After 50, your body loses leg strength each year, even when you walk daily. And this is the part nobody tells you. Walking doesn't stop muscle loss. It only slows down your heart rate decline. Leg strength vanishes when muscles stop experiencing resistance. That's why people who walk regularly still develop knee pain, balance problems, and weak legs. Today, I'll show you simple exercises that can be done at home or at the gym that actually restore leg strength after 50. The same ones I use with my own patients. No fancy equipment, no risky movements. Before we get into the exercises, let me quickly share why this matters with a real example. One of my clients, Mr. Bismarck, is 65 years old, a retired income tax officer. Years of long working hours, frequent travel, and sitting had slowly weakened his legs. He could still walk, but stairs felt exhausting. His confidence in movement was declining. In 12 weeks, using these exact exercises at home, he lost 4 inches from his waist, rebuilt leg strength, and most importantly, started trusting his body again. That's the goal here. Because after 50, this isn't about six-pack abs or extreme workouts. It's about staying strong enough to live freely. Now, let me explain what's really happening in your body. As we age, especially with long hours of sitting, blood flow to the hips reduces, the glutes stop working properly, hamstrings tighten, quads weaken, the knee sits right in the middle of all this, and starts taking stress it was never meant to handle. That's why knee pain after 45 or 50 is rarely just a knee problem. It's a leg strength problem. Walking keeps you moving, yes, but it doesn't send a strong enough signal to your muscles to stay strong. Muscles need resistance. They need tension. They need to be reminded that they are still needed. That's what these exercises do. Let's start from the ground up. Calf raises done the right way. Most people rush calf raises and miss the point completely. Instead of standing straight and bouncing up and down, I want you to do this differently. Stand facing a wall. Place your hands on the wall for support. Now, step your feet 2 to 3 steps back. Keep your heels on the ground. You should already feel a stretch in your calves. That stretch is important because the negative part of the movement, the stretch, is actually what helps strengthen the muscle. Now slowly lift your heels, hold for a second at the top, then lower slowly, letting your heels sink down and stretch again. No rushing, no momentum. This stretch and contract pattern improves ankle strength, balance, and blood circulation. Especially important after 50. Start with 2 sets of 10 slow repetitions. This alone can reduce instability and fear of slipping in many people. Next comes single leg strength. One of the most important things you can train as you age. Bulgarian split squat with a knee-friendly option. If your knees can tolerate it, the Bulgarian split squat is excellent. 1 foot forward, back foot supported on a chair or sofa or a bench. Chest tall. Lower yourself slowly and push back up through the heel of the front leg. That heel cue matters because when you push through the heel, the load shifts away from the knee and into the hip and glute, which protects the joint. Now, very important. If you already have knee pain, don't force this. Instead, do reverse lunges. Reverse lunges are much easier on the knee because you step back instead of forward. The shin stays more vertical and knee stress is lower. Same cue applies here. Press through the heel. Let your glutes do the work. This small adjustment alone makes leg training possible for people who say every leg exercise hurts their knees. Start with 2 sets of 8 repetitions per leg. Slow, controlled, no ego. Now let's move on to one of the most neglected muscles in people who sit a lot. Isometric glute bridge. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Before lifting your hips, squeeze your glutes first, then lift. Think of pushing the floor away with your heels. Hold the position. Breathe normally. Weak glutes are one of the biggest hidden reasons for knee pain, lower back pain, poor posture, and loss of leg strength. I have seen this again and again. One patient, a 50-year-old software professional, complained with knee pain and lower back discomfort from years of sitting. Using these exact movements, in 3 months, he lost 10 to 12 kilos, dropped 5 inches from his belly, and his leg strength improved enough that his knee pain reduced significantly. Hold the bridge for 15 to 20 seconds. Rest and repeat. Simple, safe, extremely effective. Now, for days when your joints feel sensitive, there's one exercise I always recommend. Wall squat. Back against the wall, feet slightly forward. Slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Keep pressure on your heels, not your toes. This shifts work to your thighs and glutes while keeping the knees safe. Hold. Breathe. Stay relaxed. This builds muscular endurance, the kind you need for stairs, long walks, and daily life. Start with 20 to 30 seconds. Now let me show you one of my favorite movements and honestly, one of the most practical exercises anyone over 40 can do. Single leg step up. All you need is a stable step, staircase, chair, or bench. Place one foot on the step, push through the heel, stand up, then come down slowly. Do all reps on one leg, then switch. If this height feels too high right now, especially if you have weight to lose or need discomfort, use a lower surface like a stool or a smaller step. The goal is control and strength, not height. This does something very important. It doesn't just strengthen your quads and glutes. It retrains your nervous system to safely go up and down, which is exactly what real life demands. Stairs, curbs, uneven surfaces. For knee pain, this is one of the best exercises when done correctly. Slow, controlled, heel-driven. Start with 10 repetitions per leg. Now let me add one more example so you understand the bigger picture. One patient, 52, a VP in a multinational company, complained of low energy, low testosterone levels, and poor leg strength. He was busy, high stress, long hours. After 12 weeks of structured training, including these exact leg exercises, he lost 3 inches from his waist, regained leg strength, and felt more stable and confident in daily movement. That's what strength training does when it's done correctly. Let me be very clear about something. These exercises work not because they are fancy, but because they apply resistance, restore muscle-brain connection, and respect joint mechanics. Walking alone doesn't do that. Strength training does. And yes, supplements like creatine can support muscle function after 50. Research shows that clearly, but no supplement works without proper training. Consistency beats everything. And if you're watching this and thinking, I don't want to just lose weight. I want to stay strong, confident, and independent, then this approach is for you. Now, if you're serious about your health and fitness, and you are a busy professional who wants to get in shape the right way, you can watch other workout videos on this channel, where I explain exactly how to get strong legs and restore weak knees. And please understand this clearly. Only apply if you're serious. This is a structured, science-backed exercise I have mentioned. Your legs will thank you. Take care of your strength because it carries you through life.